It's that time again. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. This is your July theme of Amplifying Her and You, Sacred Friendships, and Healing the Sisterhood Wound. So, why am I talking about friendship in lifestyle upgrades, right? This is about upgrades with, fashion and money and desires, but I have really recently dived in and unlocked that friendships, sisterhood, loving the feminine, or if you have male or people that don't identify as male or female as friendships, it's just finding that community, right? You're finding and you're connecting with what feels good, what feels like the light, what feels like an energetic alignment. That's what it is. Friendship is you both seeing or feeling connected with a vision moving forward. But why friends? And why do we need community? I feel like we have not been taught the importance of friendship. We're taught like, oh, a friend shares, a friend says nice things, like really, really superficial stuff. But the reason that I'm talking about friendship and sisterhood and lifestyle upgrades specifically is the more that I've allowed myself to love and be held and connected with the feminine and with my relationships, the more that I've been able to receive in that, the more that I've been able to receive in the moment, in treats, in hugs, in kisses, and abundance, in friendship. Like I've been able to unlock something so, I would say, that has been painful, right? We've all been betrayed. We've all probably betrayed. We've all have lost a friend. And we don't talk about this enough, but when you lose a friend, it feels like a death, right? It feels like a grief, like something had once that was beautiful and that was flourishing is now wiltering or gone, and it can feel so painful. I have spent months and years grieving friendships, really long friendships. I had friendships that were 2-3 years, and I had friendships that were like 15 years that dissolved. And I'm in this place, and I'm sure you're probably in this place, where you want to be loved, you want to be seen, you want to be witnessed, and you want to love, and you want to see, and you want to witness, and you want to hold space for others. And that's where I'm getting at. Like with lifestyle upgrades, your life will upgrade when you have the moment to giggle and love and spend time and cherish and create fun and everlasting friendships that really make this life worth it. It is nice to go to like the fancy restaurants and do like the bougie stuff, but my best memories are going on crazy hikes with friends and giggling and watching Mean Girls and eating snacks and getting tummy aches. Like I just like have these amazing memories. So we're going to dive into this topic, even if you feel a little resistance, right? So I want to know, like, do you make friends easily? Is it hard for you to make friends? Are you kind of in the middle? I'll share a little bit my story. I'm really good at making surface-based friends. Like I was really good. And then anytime somebody said something or made me feel a certain way, or I let them make me feel a certain way, let me take power for that, I would be out. I would be like, I'm out. I would run away from they call it avoidant pattern. I'd run away. And I was never able to grow and have depth with friendships. It was always surface-based, like, how you doing? What are you working on? Ryan Gosling's hot kind of thing. But as I'm growing older, and as you are probably growing older, right? Every day you're getting older and older, you realize the importance of quality over quantity. And they say you rather have 4 quarters than a bunch of pennies, right? It's really focusing on what is it that makes a friend for you? Who is a friend for you? Who sees you? Who holds space for you? And you might be like, I have this beautiful friend right now that she can have so many friends. Like, it's incredible. I don't know how she has the energy or the space or the capacity, but her community, her connection, the way that she like loves up on people, it is so beautiful to witness. But for me, like, that doesn't feel comfortable. And I've actually done that for a really long time where I've had a lot of friends. And for me, it's really important to, I would like to call it roots, creating roots with people. And you're going to have leaves, you're going to have branches. And, you know, leaves are fun, branches are fun, but roots is where it's at. Roots are like the core of, she gets me, you know? It's like the nonverbal communication. I was with a friend yesterday and we just kind of looked at each other. We could immediately know what each other was thinking and saying, and it was really beautiful to witness. I really also want to address the thing that's scary, right? And I could go into the patriarchy, but I'm not going to. I don't feel like it right now. But we have felt betrayed or have betrayed others. And betrayal is a not fun feeling. It's in your heart, it's in your gut. It's the how could she or how could you, and it's the gossip. It's the judgment of others. And when we're judging others or when others are judging us, we feel unsafe and we feel unseen. And that's the root chakra of it. And that's where you go, okay, I'm going to be in this relationship or I'm going to be out of this relationship. And I first want to address that because it's real, right? It feels like a real thing. But in order to master and heal your relationships, you've got to look at it. You got to look at all the times that you felt betrayed and all the times that you have betrayed, right? Because there's been times that I remember I spread a rumor about this girl when I was in 6th grade that she wore like a padded bra. I know. And I remember her coming up to me and being like, hey, I'm hearing that you're talking about that I'm wearing a padded bra. And I was like, no, I didn't. And then I realized, you know what, maybe I did. And I did, right? It's like I was jealous. I was actually jealous, to be honestly. I was jealous with her padded bra because I wanted a padded bra. And see, that's again, it's like the patriarchy against us to one-up each other for some type of limited resource. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like there's a belief that there's a limited resource, and I want you to know that there's always abundance. Not, you know, scarcity. This is where lifestyle upgrades comes from. It's like, am I going to feel scarcity or am I going to feel abundance? And that's even like with your friendships. Like, I have this amazing group here in Austin, and if like 2 of them are hanging out without me, I can feel that scarcity of like, they don't want to hang out with me. Oh my God, I'm so sad. All that fear. Or I could feel that abundance and be like, wow, they're so amazing. They're hanging out together. They're deepening their friendship, their connection. That's beautiful. I'm so happy for them. And that shift, they can feel it, right? Nobody wants to hang out with somebody that's like extremely clingy and extremely needy. But a quality of what makes a really good friend and what makes you a really good friend is allowing yourself to be seen and working on and understanding how to shine the light on others. Okay? Hear me out. We all just want to be seen and heard. That is like the number one core desire that Oprah had uncovered, right? Is to be seen and heard. And if you can build the ability to be able to hold space for someone to be seen and heard, and yes, there are parts where you can feel energetically drained, or you can feel like there's not this equal exchange, and I'm going to go into that. But when you can allow a queen amongst queens for you to be like, wow, this woman, this person is like incredible. I love them and I cherish them. I'm hearing them and I'm connecting with them. I have noticed for myself, when I really witness people, then they allow space for myself to be really witnessed. That's how I like to work. I like to hear the person out first and then I like to share. But you may be the opposite. You may be the person that's like, hey, I really want to be witnessed. I want to be seen and I want to share. But it's knowing that it's an exchange and that relationships take work. Just like a marriage, relationships take work. And it takes you being honest and open and listening and healing and shining the spotlight on them, and then allowing the spotlight to come onto you and to feel if that's okay and comfortable for them, right? Because there's a lot of sisterhood wounds of like, oh, the spotlight can only be on one person, it can only be that. It's this, and I don't want to say balance, but it's like this harmony that at some times you're going to be the one that's being held, and at other times you're going to be the one that's holding. And it's receiving through your friendships, and it's through giving through your friendships. The other day I bought my friend a water bottle because she just kept like not having water on her, and I was kind of annoyed of it. Because I love and cherish water. I'm like, girl, you need to drink water. It's so important for you. And she was feeling lethargic and tired. And I bought her a water bottle, and I have no expectation of anything. I just wanted to buy her this water bottle. Where in the past I would have been like, all right, tit for tat. I bought her this. Now she needs to do that. Blah, 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 blah. And it's not like that. In this month's theme of sacred friendships, of healing the sisterhood wound, we're going to really dive in to what makes a friend, what sisterhood wounds pop up, where do you stop yourself from really being seen, vulnerability, stuff that doesn't feel good for my Scorpio self. But the more that I've allowed myself to love upon the feminine and love upon my friends, the more success I've had. I'm able to hold women and hold people at a bigger capacity than ever before, because I truly, truly, truly want to see people win, and I want to see women win, and I want to see myself win, and that is extremely, extremely healing. So like even right now, like I forgot I owe a friend some money. So I'm just Venmoing her some money right now because my friendships are really important to her, right? And then staying in integrity, like, here you go. Here's the $50 that I owed you. And it feels good. That was the agreement. And that's where I want to go with, like, where are you not keeping your friendship agreements? And then where do you feel like people are not keeping their friendship agreements? It's a big emotional mastery, emotional intelligence, when you can understand your needs and then the ability to articulate your needs to others. So let's really dive into this. I really want us to have true, everlasting, amazing friends, because life is better in community. Life is better with your dimes, your community, your quarters, your sisterhood, your posse, your pack. Like, I want you to, and then sometimes you don't have to have friends that are all friends together. I've had multiple friends that, I'll have my dance friends, or I'll have my school friends, or I'll have my work friends. Like, I have those, of course, but I really want us to dive into like, what's the core of a friendship for you? Because this is going to give you lifestyle upgrades, because life is better together. If you want to be like rich and abundant and on your boat, and you want to be dancing in Paris, and you want to do all these things, or you just want to be in the dirt planting sunflowers, or you want to be cooking a great meal with your best friend or your sister, life is better with companionship, and it doesn't have to be romantic. Okay? Thanks for joining me on this. This is so good, and I can't wait to connect with you this month. Bye.